Tonight's rant consists of copyright material owned by Hiroya Oku, Sheshuia Incorporated's Young Jump, and Dark Horse Comics, the current right owners to the manga known as Gantz, or Gantz, depending on how you want to pronounce it. All character names, events, and publication and distribution rights belong to aforementioned parties. This review is of my property, Mets 2128, covered under the Fair Rights Usage Act circa 1976. So while I may say the names of the characters and such, it doesn't mean you can take me off. Tonight I decided to do a little something different. You already got my Naruto manga rant earlier this week, but tonight I decided to do one, chapter rant for a manga I've gotten into a little bit recently. That being the sci-fi psychological horror story known as Gantz. What's this like? Well, I'll put it like, what's this series about? Well, take, say, your favorite first or third person shooter video game, like Halo, Mass Effect, Doom, Wolfenstein 3D, that you can only play after you're supposedly killed off. Basically, in this series, if you get killed off, you get put in a little apartment building by a giant black metal sphere, which happens to be our title character, Gantz, which, after some time passes, opens up, reveals suitcases with spandex suits that enhance the wearer's speed, strength, agility, and other stuff, and sound frequency guns. Then you're assigned to track down an alien criminal within a certain time limit that you have to either catch or kill. Usually, most of these guys prefer the latter. I think I only saw one time it was a catch. And you get points for each alien you kill or capture. And you get bonus points for killing the boss of the day, so to speak. The story follows an initially unlikable 15-year-old perverse little jerk named Kei Kurono, who bumps into an old friend of his named Masaru Kato, and they end up getting killed when they get run over by a train saving a hobo. Now, the rules for the games are, if you try to tell anyone about Gantz, you're dead. Refuse to participate in the game, you're dead. Step outside the zone, in the designated battle zone with said alien criminals, you're dead. And yes, I do know there is a Gantz anime out there that was produced by Gonzo in 2004. But I'm just going to say it straight. Do not, I repeat, do not watch the Gantz anime. It is the most deplorable, sluggish, half-assed, cockamamie production I have heard about or seen come out of Gonzo. And I own 3 of their titles in my small anime collection. Gankutsuo, my all-time favorite, Chrono Crusade, my 3rd all-time favorite, and Trinity Blood, which was actually my first anime I got as complete anime series I ever obtained. Anyway, so let's get this over with. Oh, one other rule. If you fail to kill the criminal within a fixed time limit, any points you earned in previous missions get taken away and you have to start over from scratch. Earn 100 points and one of 3 things can happen. You can either, number 1, choose to leave the apartment, have your mind wiped, never remembering a damn thing about Gantz or any of the missions. 2. Upgrade to a more powerful weapon. Or 3. Revive someone from your memory. But anyway, Kurono over the course of the manga goes from insensitive asshole to sympathetic badass leader. And gets his old friend Kato back, as well as one of the first guys who taught him about the Gantz games, named Nishi. As far as I know, they're the only 2 that he has managed to bring back, though he has brought back a couple of others. But in any case, oh, and he's been killed once, and a clone has been made of him on one occasion. Anyway, the chapter opens up with Kurono getting awakening from fighting this massive alien body thing. It's an atrocity. He notices his suit's oozing out blood on each side. I don't know how. And he finds Reika, one of the former pop star, who he comes to team up with around the 187, around the 180 chapter point, 190, I don't know. I'll double check. Let's try 183. Also, it's debatable as to which Kurono this is. Because this is one's a clone, the other's the real one. Okay, it was 170 somewhat. Okay, it was a little over 165, 170. Doing this pretty late, am I? Anyway. He tries CPR to revive her. He's blubbering. I'm pretty sure this is the Kurono clone, not the real one. Because the real one's in a relationship with a girl from the school named Tay. Whatever her last name is, I forgot. We don't know what's happened to either Kato or Nishi. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. Gantz won't take just humans, they'll also take animals. Early on, there's a dog involved in the Gantz games. He gets killed off at around the 3rd game or so. And a panda who is actually more competent than the dog. And I don't think the panda's usually trying. Half the time. Well, anyway, Kurono tries CPR, doesn't work. Blubbers, and again, I'm pretty sure this is the clone Kurono. Tries to wake her up, admits he loves her, blubbering with her in his arms, takes her out of the subway tunnel, and that's about it. It's basically a tearjerker chapter. Only I've got one complaint with it. What's the point of this Kurono confessing his feelings to Reika when the real Kurono is off on the final mission and is at a couple of several chapters where he's made love to Rei, kissed her, and other shit. I mean to Tay, excuse me. I don't care if this is a doppelganger of Kurono. But still, this is just stupid. This is just this is a plot hole I'm hoping Oku fills up. I mean, that Oku-san fills somewhere down the line. Emotionally, I'd give this chapter a 7.5. It does make you pity this clone and Reika, but at the same time, it's a head-scratcher. Well, that's it for me for my debut Gantz manga review. Again, I'm starting at the most recent chapter because I didn't get into this thing until a couple of months, into the comic until a couple of months ago. So, either way, Mets2128 signing out with his 60th video. God bless. Good night. Peace.